Well, this was a great way to finish my home shoulder workout today. Why don't you hang around for a bit? I'll show you what I was up to. Hey gang, welcome back to Mark's 60 plus fitness journey. Today is Wednesday, December 15th, 2021, and it is a shoulder day. Now my day has completely gotten away from me. Haven't made it to the gym. It's almost 3 p.m. here. So I'm doing a shoulder workout at home. It just so happens that this is going to be a lighter version of a shoulder workout anyway. So I'm going to use resistance bands and a little rig that I made up that you may have seen for overhead presses. Going to do a little bit of dumbbell work, and I'm going to do one body weight movement. So let's go ahead and get this thing done. Let's go do it. Okay, so I'm going to start today's home shoulder workout with overhead presses using my 1-inch wooden dowel rod I cut to about 5 feet long and screwed in eye bolts to which I can attach my resistance bands. Now I've got the resistance band, in this case, secured to an eye bolt at the base of the door frame. Just going to step into this slick little rig / apparatus. Make sure the resistance is the same on the left and right. And I'm going to replicate a barbell overhead press. I'm going to keep my elbows in here. This is a finder / warm-up set for me. I wasn't exactly sure what weight I wanted to use. So I'm just doing some warm-ups here, getting a feel for this. This particular resistance band overhead press using this bar does, to me, closely replicate the barbell overhead presses I do at the gym, but it feels different. And there's a control issue here. You see on the way down there's a little shaking. I think that's a good thing in that, in my mind, there's a lot of other auxiliary or ancillary other muscles involved, particularly on the eccentric or down movement, to keep this under control. I'm pretty sure I felt some core activation, but I will say that my shoulders felt like this was a regular barbell overhead press, and I got a little extra work on the down portion of this. So 3 sets of 15 overhead presses to get this shoulder workout going. And that felt pretty good, I have to say. Little surprise, felt good. Now here is just an experimental set I wanted to do using my feet as the anchor, just to see what this felt like. So I put 1 foot in there and doing the exact same thing, only with the 50-pound resistance band. I mean, here the band is already pre-stretched a bit, so there's a little more resistance from the beginning. But this felt pretty good too. I don't believe there was any big advantage to doing it this way as opposed to using the eye bolt or putting the resistance band at the base of the door. But it still felt good. This was an extra bonus set of overhead presses for me. I didn't plan on doing 4, and didn't really think this was going to be a good set, but it was. So the 4th set worked out really well. 4 sets of overhead presses. Okay, next I'm going to move into some what I call full range shoulder raises using the bands. I got my thumbs over the top. I want to make sure the resistance is the same on both sides. And you will see here shortly that I misfired on that. The right side had a little less resistance than my left, as you can see here. Now, when I say full range, what I'm talking about, my goal was to do 5 reps to the side and maybe even bring my elbows back a little bit further, but 5 to the side. keeping the tension on the whole time. Then I want to do 5, moving my arms forward a bit, maybe 30 degrees or so, to get a little bit more of the front delts involved. So I want to do 5 reps here, and then I want to do 5 reps with my hands all the way in front of me. And this was my 3rd set here, and I don't think I did 5 with each of the positions, but that was a good set. And this is another view, just to give you a better idea. I think here I certainly had the resistance set a little better on both sides. But again, it's 5 reps all the way to the side. May have done 6 there. Then 5, moving my hands in a bit, maybe 30 degrees as I said. And I can tell you what, this is a burner. I was suffering right here. This was fairly difficult. And then 5 all the way with my hands in front, almost touching. As you can see, I got a little sweat going here, so this was a good workout already. Full range shoulder raises using resistance bands. I like those. Now, I'm going to jump into some face pulls. I'm going to get a little rear delt work in here. I've got it hooked to an eye bolt in the door frame, a little lower than shoulder height. And I'm going to grab the bands just at the base of the handles. And I want to keep my elbows up high. As I was doing these, I had a tendency to let my arms fall. I want to keep these up high. I want to pull my elbows up towards my face, not my chest. And here again, this particular resistance band movement does closely replicate a face pull on a cable machine at the gym. As a matter of fact, I might get a better burn out of this than I do with the cable face pulls. The tension is just different with resistance bands. I tell you, resistance bands always surprise me. When I do a home workout, every time I'm happily surprised at how well they work. As long as you control the band and don't let the band control you. So 3 sets of face pulls. Then I jumped into a superset of dumbbell overhead presses and lateral raises. Now here I'm using 20-pound dumbbells. Shoulders are pretty smoked. And I want to do 12 reps or so of overhead presses. And even though this is a lighter weight, by the time I got to the 12th rep here, I felt it. This was, again, another shoulder burn. So I jumped right into, after the 12 overhead presses, into 12 lateral raises. Now, 3 sets of this is a lot of work. I've never done this particular combination. I just threw this together today just because it popped in my head, so I'm doing it. And I think this worked really well for me. So it's a superset of overhead presses right into lateral raises. 3 sets. Felt great. Now I'm going to finish up today with some pike push-ups. And I have to tell you, I have a love-hate relationship with pike push-ups. These things are hard, and in particular, if you do these at the end of a shoulder workout, they're a bear. So I did 3 sets to failure, and I think the first set I might have gotten 12, and the second set maybe 10. I know the third set was only 8, but it really hit my side delts and front delts hard. And I try to keep my angle pretty steep. I'd like to get like a 45-degree angle between my hips and my abdomen there. My stretching that I've been doing actually paid off here a little bit, paid some dividends. I got a little better angle on this than the last time I did it. So that is my Marks at home shoulder workout. Every time I do a shoulder workout at home, it's a little different. This was a good one. Let me know what you think, and I'm really happy that you stopped in to hang out with me. Thank you. Alrighty, there it is. Today's shoulder workout. Mark's home shoulder workout version 20. That was really good. Turned out way better than I thought. And finishing up with those pike push-ups was a great way to wrap it all up. Those bad boys are hard, particularly at the end of a shoulder workout. They're very effective. I think I might start doing those at the gym as well. But that's it. Hopefully there was something of value there. But remember, this is my workout. I'm just showing you what I do. But you may be able to pick something up out of this that you want. And you may be able to give me some ideas, tips, and tricks from your shoulder workout that I can use as well. Thank you so much for joining me. I sincerely appreciate you taking the time to do it. And if you would, if you're this far in, hit that like button for me. That'd be awesome. And if you haven't already, please consider clicking the subscribe button. Come join our awesome little group here. Fabulous group. Love you guys and gals. So that's it. I still got stuff to do. It's getting late here. So I'm going to wrap it up and say, until next time, go get 'em. Mark out.